Talking Points with Shabazz Davis. Covering all conversation from dating to sports fetishes, this is Talking Points with Shabazz Davis on World Improv Network.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Good evening and welcome to Talking Points with Shabazz Davis. My name is Jerome Carmichael. No matter how much you boo, sir, that's not going to change anything. I remain Jerome Carmichael, filling in for Shabazz this week. Well, okay, I get it, people. I'm sorry, you're stuck with me, because Shabazz has to go through kidney dialysis this week. So, yes, he's very courageous. Now, one of the beautiful things about America is that there are many different ways to make a living. And we have two people on the show today that make their living scamming people by faking being handicapped, which I'm not going to say I approve of, but I don't know their story yet. So, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Jerome. I'm glad to be here.
And it's a pleasure to have you. And would you tell America who you are?
My name's Cloud Wilson.
All right. Oh,
Cloud. C-L-O-U-D. Cloud.
So spelled just like the word cloud.
Well, like the name Cloud.
Okay, which is also a word. Thank you, Cloud.
Wilson.
Yep.
With the W.
Yes, as Wilson is always spelled.
Well,
Thank you.
just two V's connected. W.
Good old Cloud.
Yeah, not gonna touch that one. And your partner in crime, as it were, literally crime.
My name's Jim Rocker.
Jim Rocker. Well, Cloud and Jim, welcome to Talking Points.
It's a pleasure to be here.
I'm excited to be here too.
Well, that's wonderful. I have to say, to schedule this interview, it was a huge pain in the butt because we had to install several wheelchair accessible ramps, only to find out when you arrived that you both can walk. So that was a real pain in the butt.
Well, I'll take a ride on the way out. What's about you, Jim?
I think we're going to have Jerome getting us out of here.
You can do a double pusher, Jerome.
Yeah, you got two arms.
There's two wheelchairs. And there's two of us.
I that's not going to happen. That's not what I'm here for. You two are independent and, as far as I can tell, very capable gentlemen.
Well, this is Cloud. I actually got a snaggletooth. And you know the problem with a snaggletooth? American Disabilities Act hasn't approved that yet as a disability. And you know, I've had it since I was little. And it is quite a disability. I want to tell you something about a snaggletooth.
Well, Cloud, I would love to know how exactly that is a disability.
How's a snaggletooth a disability?
Come on, Jerome. Now, come on.
You ever try to eat an apple when you got a snaggletooth?
You can't exactly share that thing.
You can't see the apple. Come on.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't see how that is at all related. If anything, I would think it would help you eat the apple.
I can't seed the apple to plant the apple to have more apples come too from this one apple.
Imagine not being able to see something with your own eye that you're eating. That's what Cloud has to go through.
Yeah, I still like it. It's directly in front of your face, and you're not blind, Cloud.
No, I'm not. I got a snaggletooth. That's what I told you before. It ain't changed. I have a disability. So does Jim.
Now, Jim, looking at you, I can't see anything that could possibly be interpreted as a disability, which doesn't mean there isn't something. But you seem like a perfectly capable gentleman.
Come out of the closet, Jim. Tell him your disability.
Okay, well, that is not a disability.
That was a phrase.
Oh,
He's asking for me to tell you what's wrong with me.
Right.
Oh, okay. I would love to
It's
hear
a
it.
metaphor.
Yeah, it's just a statement.
It's a word that doesn't mean what it means.
That's right. I mean, when you were looking at me earlier, Jerome, I noticed you were kind of going left and right in my eyes. And you noticed my tiny little earlobes. And that's a disability.
Well, okay. Apparently the audience is behind you. And
He's got baby earlobes.
now, while I absolutely acknowledge, yes, those are clearly the smallest earlobes I've ever seen.
They're the smallest earlobes on the planet, Jerome.
Yeah, earlobes clearly too small to house even a stud earring.
Yep.
But that's still that's not a disability. That
Oh,
doesn't
yes, it
prevent you-
is.
Okay, we should get out the photo of the 9-month-old baby in the womb has bigger earlobes than me.
I am not going to dispute that, Mr. Rocker. I just don't see how having baby earlobes impacts you in your daily life, prevents you from living an otherwise normal life.
Have you ever tried to eat a piece of apple pie?
Yes, and in fact, I have successfully eaten a piece of apple
Well,
pie.
that's probably because you got regular earlobes.
Well, I didn't involve my earlobes at all in the eating of the apple pie.
Well, you're not
Mr.
Jim,
Wilson.
are you?
Yeah, you're not me.
No, well, okay, Mr. Rocker. How does having tiny earlobes prevent you from eating apple pie?
You know how they dangle down. Look how long yours are. You can catch crumbs.
No, I can't. I don't have crumbs spewing out to the side of my face to get caught in the net of my earlobes, which I then later eat as a snack. And what is it with Mr. Wilson? Why is everything about apples?
I got a snaggletooth. Come on. Okay, Jim, what about the mental anguish that snaggletooth and undersized earlobes cause? You know how many people made fun of us since we were in preacher school?
Absolutely. I mean, I couldn't believe it. They wouldn't even let me speak. You know? I mean, it's bad enough not even owning a weight bench.
They stuck Jim and me in a corner and wagged apples at us and wouldn't even let me have a salt lick or nothing.
Nothing.
Okay. First off, I have no idea why you would actually want a salt lick, Mr. Wilson. That's not healthy.
Well, that's a prize.
You're not a horse.
That's a prize, though.
No, I'm not a horse.
What?
Salt lick's a prize.
A prize?
Yeah, in preacher school.
You can't get into preacher school with a snaggletooth or baby earlobes.
Where's this guy Jerome from, anyway?
Well, hold on. Is it possible that you were not admitted to preacher school because you were easily identified as liars, claiming to be handicapped when in fact you just have minor abnormalities in your appearance that you then elevate to greater problems?
What kind of apples do you eat, Jerome?
Granny Smith.
Well, that's your problem. You try to eat a pink lady with a snaggletooth. Come on.
Look, you made him cry.
You know what? I don't care. I think you deserve to cry, Cloud. Wait. As far as I can see, you are a liar. You are a liar, and you both take advantage of the system.
Jimmy.
Oh, yeah. You know, I remember seeing you eating apples off a paper plate.
Yes, my intern cuts them up for me. Thank you, intern Steve.
That's pretty disrespectful to do in front of somebody with tiny lobes.
And snaggletooth, have you ever had applesauce IV into your system, Jerome?
No, that sounds incredibly unhealthy and dangerous.
It's dangerous, and I lived through it.
Well, maybe you should have just eaten the applesauce.
I can't.
Applesauce does not even
snaggletooth.
require teeth, Mr. Wilson.
Well, you must not be eating motts.
No, I eat my homemade grandmother's.
Okay. I gotta say, Jerome, you gotta YouTube Cloud eating applesauce. I mean, it is horrific. It's depressing. You don't want to watch it more than once.
No, I don't think I want to watch it even once, to be frank.
Then say you're sorry.
I refuse to admit that I am sorry.
Jim, put in your apple earrings, or at least try to, and show Jerome.
See, they
Oh.
fall out. I can't do it.
Jesus, one broke on the
Okay.
floor.
Oh. Don't expect
You
me to.
upset him.
Good. I think you two are a drain on American society.
I'm
and
gonna
it's-
bite you with my snaggle tooth.
I'd like to see you try.
Okay.
Here's an apple in front of me. Try and get through.
I can't eat an apple.
That is the talking point.
Talking Points with Shabazz Davis. Give the Wincast your questions on Facebook, Twitter, or the Mile High Sports Radio studio line during the break of what issues the Win counselors can help you with during good, bad, ugly. Next on Mile High Sports Radio.